So it all started as a joke, just a silly challenge one of them saw online. 5 friends, home alone on a stormy night, candles, they had a mirror, and then they had a game they swore couldn't possibly be real. But that night changed everything. The moment they finished the ritual, the room went cold, extremely cold. One of the candles refused to stay lit, and every mirror in the house started fogging up, even though no one had taken a shower. Then came the whispers. Scratches appeared on their bodies. One of them even started losing time. And another person kept seeing shadows in photos she didn't take. And just when they thought it was all over, the mirror cracked by itself. That was the beginning, not the end. And what they invited in still haven't left. And this is that real story. It was a stormy Friday night in Akure. The power had just gone out. There was no power supply, and 5 close friends, Busola, Yemi, Dara, Kola, and Funke, were gathered in Dara's living room. They were all stuck indoors with dying phones and a fully charged sense of boredom. Dara was the adventurous one among them, so suddenly she remembered a video she had seen a few weeks back. It was a trend, just like one of these popular trends you'll find on social media. She asked her friend if they have heard of the midnight reflection. It was actually a viral ritual online, rumored to reveal the truth about your future, or at least awaken hidden energies. You draw a chalk circle, you light 3 candles, and sit around a mirror. And then you whisper a secret, and also you ask a question. So on hearing this, Kola laughed, but the rest were curious enough to try. He said, "Come on, what was the worst that could happen?" So they followed every step. 3 candles were lit, and then a dusty old mirror was placed in the center. They all sat in silence, one after the other. Each person was whispering a secret into the mirror, and then they asked a question just like the instructions said. So Funke went first, then Kola, then Yemi, then Dara, and when it was Busola's turn, she paused. Her question was, what did I see that I wasn't supposed to see? And suddenly something happened. The air changed instantly. There was a gust of wind, even with the windows shut. They could still feel it. And the next thing that happened was that 2 candles went off. The last one was flickering as if it was going to go off too. The next thing they saw was as if the whole house was going to turn upside down. So they all laughed nervously and ended the session. It was just a stupid game, that was what Kola said. They packed everything up and then they all went to sleep. But it didn't end there, because the next morning Busola discovered 3 scratches on her back, as if something clawed at her while she slept. She lived alone, she didn't have pets, no sharp bed frames, and so nothing could have crawled on her back and then give her those marks. Yemi began hearing faint whispers as well while brushing her teeth. She also heard soft voices behind her that disappeared the moment she turned around. And for Kola, there was a skeptic among them. He started sleepwalking. His sister found him twice, standing perfectly still in front of the hallway mirror at exactly 3:07 a.m. What about Funke? Funke's phone began saving photos she never took. Random blurry images from inside her own house. In every picture, there was a faint black figure standing in the corner. At first, they all thought they were imagining things. They thought maybe their minds were playing tricks on them. Maybe they were just creeped out because of the game. But you know what? It only got worse. Yemi's little brother swore he saw them playing the mirror game again 2 nights later at about 2 a.m. But they had been asleep in their own rooms. Every single one of them was asleep. Now, Busola started forgetting hours of her day. She'd leave her house at 9 a.m. and suddenly it would be 2 p.m. with no idea where she had been. Then Kola became paranoid. He told Funke he could feel something watching him in mirrors, and he started covering every reflective surface in his apartment. So they tried praying, they tried ignoring it, they even tried repeating the ritual in reverse, hoping it would undo whatever they triggered. But nothing worked. So it was Busola's grandmother who stepped in, a very strong spiritual woman. She took one look at the mirror they used and refused to touch it. So next she performed the cleansing ritual. But just as she began praying, the mirror cracked on its own. There was a sharp sound, a clean center split. No one touched it. That night everything stopped. The voices, the scratches, the photos, the code. And for the first time in weeks, they all slept peacefully. But you know what? This never lasts. A month later, Dara moved into a new apartment. No old mirrors, no candles, nothing from the past. But on one rainy evening, she was alone. The bathroom mirror fogged up even though she hadn't turned off the shower. In the fog, there was a clear handprint, as if someone pressed against the glass from the inside. And just below it, a single word slowly appeared. The word written was, "Remember." So here is what I think. Some games aren't meant to be played for fun, and others are meant to be left alone. What do you think happened that night? Was it real? Or were they just victims of fear and suggestion? Let's talk in the comments. I would also like for you to answer this question. What is the scariest unexplained thing that has ever happened to you? Okay, so if you enjoyed this story and you want more chills like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Also, don't forget to share your thoughts because your story might inspire our next episode on that real story. Until next time I come your way, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember, be nice to people. Thank you. Bye for now.